Hey guys, what is up? It is Nathan here, Natix. Um, so I meant to get this video out, right after Jared's Epic Blaster Battle, this year, and I didn't. It's been about 2 weeks. So I was gonna make this video just to kind of elaborate on just that event. This should be a fairly short video, but it probably won't be, knowing me. So Jared's Epic Blaster Battle 5 and 6, I went to both this year along with my friends Christian and Ronnie. You've seen Ronnie and Christian on the channel before, specifically Ronnie, and then you saw Christian in the vlogs at the event. So the event was good. It was exhausting. I think that the whole double header thing was not good at all. It was fun, don't get me wrong, but it was extremely exhausting, and I almost bailed in the middle of 6 because it was just so tiring. I went to the meet and greet the day before. Got to meet a lot of fancy people. I actually did not get any footage of the meet and greet. I got footage of the actual battle, in which case you see that I meet quite a few people, but I didn't get footage of the actual meet and greet, aside from like one shot of me and Captain Xavier, where he's just bobbing his head up and down for like 7 seconds. And so that was a part of it that I do regret. I wanted to get more videos. Whoops, my finger got in the way. But it was still fun, and I got to meet cool people. I already had met Sophie and Drac and Jared and Xavier last year. But I did finally get Walcom and PDK's. I got to meet them, and I got to their signatures on my Retaliator. I actually forgot it, so I had to get PDK's and Walcoms at the event, and I just brought my Retaliator. So I ended up getting that, and then the actual events themselves were exhausting. And here's the thing. The captain didn't mention this, and I'm sure that if you commented, he would acknowledge it. He could only mention so many things in his video. Me and Drifter were the ones who organized the event, and I acted as a temporary corporal during the event. And while the captain was working on some of the issues he was having with his smart gun, me and Drifter helped lead the auxiliary in his absence, until Sergeant Armor arrived, in which case Sergeant Armor took control, because Sergeant Armor ranks higher than us, especially me, because I'm a temporary corporal. Me and Drifter both were. Me and Joseph both were. And so so that was interesting, because I organized the auxiliary tailgate and for both of the events, and then I organized the after party as well. But I mean, the after party didn't happen, which is fair, because I mean, the captain said it himself. He was running like an hour of sleep and no food. So I mean, why would I expect that from him when he was feeling like shit, which is fair. And I mean, I'm glad he came to the event. I really am, because he definitely made that event memorable for me in a way that the first one kind of wasn't, because I know I think this will sound a lot more narcissistic than I mean it to, but I like to be in positions of power, because I like to help organize and help lead and help do all this stuff, because that's just where I like to be. And so that was definitely something that I wanted to do during this event, and I'm glad that I was able to, at least to an extent. And of course, the captain and Sergeant Armor were the two highest ranking people there. But since I was a temporary corporal, I was the third highest ranking person there. Me and Drifter were. Specifically me. Because the captain actually did promote me to a temporary corporal during that event. I don't know about Drifter. So yeah, I could tell he was not doing great. Like he was just exhausted, and I completely understand that. I mean, you saw it in the video. I talked to Walcom. He was exhausted. He was exhausted after the first event, or midway through the first event, which is also fair because I was too. And so it was just, it was exhausting, but it was extremely fun because keep in mind, you don't really get to see the auxiliary. I have never gotten to see the auxiliary in action to the extent that they were. I saw it at Jared's Epic Nerf Battle 4. And I've seen it on tape or on film at End War and WVZ. Or maybe, I don't know. End War, though. I got to see it. Secondhand, of course. And I think that's really fun, because I think that was really fun, and I loved being a part of the leadership of the auxiliary. And also, I am so happy. I really am happy that the captain liked the box of loot that I gave him, because I'd been meaning to send him quite a few of those things for a long time, because I've been in the hobby since 2017, maybe a little before, 2017, and so I'm glad that he liked it, because that definitely made me really happy. And especially the minis, because I really wanted to make minifigures of him that had just the one face. Like they all had the same face, which it made me really happy that he appreciated that. Because I found that very funny. It's like that Spider-Man meme where they're pointing at each other, but like times 5. So I'm super glad that I'm glad that he liked that, and I'm glad that I got to be a part of the auxiliaries just structure at this event. And I do very much want, I do want to go to more events and help in any way I can, because I do want to go to End War, and I do want to go to WVZ, and I do want to go to all those places. Granted, I'll need like an actual travel budget before I do, but I think that would be definitely really fun, and I cannot thank the captain enough for helping me get more to that point, like just confidence-wise. And also, I can't thank him enough for shouting out my YouTube channel. I mean, that's something that I'm very happy about, and he did not have to do it. But I'm very glad that he did, and I'm proud of that. And I'm proud of the fact that now the fact that I can do more stuff on this channel, and this is just going into general things. I'm glad that I can do more stuff on this channel as opposed to the way I used to do my videos where it was just random stuff. Now I have a more organized random channel. And so I will be doing more Nerf vlogs, hopefully, depending on how many events I go to. Should be more prevalent in the future. And yeah, so Jared's Epic Blaster Battle, this is just kind of me looking back and recapping it, but it was really fun for me, and Ronnie and Christian were made honorary auxiliary members before the battle, because they were there with me, and so of course they got to represent the auxiliary there. And Mom was representing the Kansas Area Nerf Association, so I'm very proud of that. And so yeah, the auxiliary worked quite well. I'm very proud of my fellow auxiliary members who actually was very, they were very well prepared. I was not the most well prepared person there, especially in terms of auxiliary. I was not the most well prepared. And part of that comes to the fact that my Dart Zone Pro Mark II broke. And now it's fine, but it broke before I went. And so I couldn't take it. I was planning to, I couldn't. And so it was definitely, sorry, I dropped my phone. It was definitely a challenge to do that, and I'm very happy and I'm very grateful to the captain and to the other members of the auxiliary, Sergeant Armor, Drifter, all of them, because they definitely followed orders better than I would have ever imagined, from the captain or from me, or from Sergeant Armor, and I'm very, very happy about that. I like being in leadership positions. Maybe it's just because I can handle the stress of a leadership position a little better than a lot of other people. Once again, my narcissism, or my narcissistic personality coming through. I don't mean it to sound like that. But yeah, I think that the auxiliary was, in my personal opinion at least, well represented at Jared's Epic Blaster Battle, and I'm very proud of that. I'm glad I gave Walcom some stuff, and I gave Drac a few things, which he shouted out, one of them on Instagram. He shouted, I made him a minifigure. Same thing with Walcom, same thing with Sophie. So that was something I'm really happy about. And I did purchase some of Drac's patches. I purchased his Nothing patch. I purchased an SCNC patch. And I purchased, I was given an End War patch. And I also gave Drac a custom Sweet Revenge. I gave Walcom a custom Liberator. So yeah, I'm so happy how the event turned out, and I'm very proud of all the auxiliary that showed up and all of them who represented the auxiliary with they did such an awesome job. And I cannot thank Drifter enough as well for helping organize the tailgate party. That made me very happy, and that definitely made my job a lot easier. And so, yeah, I hope to be attending more events in the future. I have some other things coming up, like a trip to go see my girlfriend and a trip to do all of that. So, and I have Halloween, then Christmas, then and Thanksgiving and Valentine's Day and New Year's, and it's just going to be it's going to be a very hectic time with what I have planned. So yeah, I wish I could have gotten better war footage. I'm glad I got any war footage. Thank you to, I can't remember the person's name, but thank you for filming that. Because if not, I wouldn't have gotten nearly as much war footage as I did. So yeah, I want to thank everyone who helped at the battle and get me to the battle, including my mom. I want to thank Ronnie and Christian for coming with me. I want to thank the captain and Walcom and Drac and PDK, both Paul and James, and Sophie, and especially I know Jared is having a tougher time than last year, I would assume, because a lot of the children were not respecting the inflatables, and I do not like that at all. But I want to thank all of the organizers and all of the celebrity guests and all of my mom and Ronnie and Christian, the captain, everybody, because it made and the auxiliary for making my trip super special. So I would like to thank you all very much for watching this video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I should be doing more videos in the future. Maybe just not as often, but I would like to thank you all very much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I will see all you guys later. Bye.